Hi everyone, and welcome to the last of our short talks today. So far has been amazing, so I'm really looking forward to our next talk from IQM Quantum. So let me introduce you to Sani Suominen. Sani is an HR leader with over 15 years of experience in talent acquisition, employee experience, business HR, and operations. Sani has held several positions at ABB, Wärtsilä, and startups. Sani lives in Espoo, Finland, and is building the quantum future at IQM. And we also have Alexia Lopez del Rio. Alexia is an HR leader who has built high-performing teams at various startups. With over 15 years experience, Alexia has set up HR processes and strategy at various organizations and recruit talent across various levels and experience. Alexia lives in Munich and is building the quantum future at IQM. Let's hear from both of them. Thanks for being here. Looking forward to it.
Thanks for the nice introduction, Araceli. I don't know how to pronounce. So, hi everyone. It's a pleasure being here and welcome to the IQM short talk. It's been a very nice journey with nice talks, but then I just realized that maybe I need to apologize because either Sanni or either myself, we don't have this physics training background. But I have to confess that we did that on purpose. We both are coming from the people and culture department of the company. And this is because we give a lot of importance to this department. You will see it later. Sami will explain a bit more about the structure of the company. But this is because we think that great challenges can only be achieved with great talent, but great talent can only do their best when they have a great environment. And this is what we try every day in our company. So today we have a goal to explain you like in 10 minutes. I think we're kind of running late, but we will try to be on time. In 10 minutes, what IQM is doing, how are we doing things, but the most important question, what do we need in order to achieve our challenges? And what we need is the worldwide greatest talent. And we will try to explain you why do we need this talent. But first, let's understand a bit more about what IQM is. So I will start with the mission of the company. The mission is a statement that explains the purpose of being. And IQM is here to build world-leading quantum computers for the well-being of humankind now and for the future. And this is not just a sentence. This is meant. We want to do that. We are already building the quantum computing. We can say we are a European leader company in the superconducting quantum computer already, but our goal is to get this world leadership in our field. But why we want to do this? We want to have the full stack. We want to have the computer for the use of the computer, for the quantum advantage. We want to take this quantum advantage and we want to give it to the world because we can make a better planet and a better world with this. So we want to do it now and we want to do it for the future. Now we will focus let's focus on a specific problem. Let's give and deliver the quantum advantage right now in a problem, and then let's scale this. And let's deliver this quantum advantage to any problem that is needed. Somehow I cannot see the presentation. Could be that we are not sharing anymore.
I run into an error with the PDF sharing plugin. So one moment, I have a plan B.
Okay. But I can keep going, I guess, and then we catch with the presentation if this is fine for you, Sanni.
Should be back up, right?
Okay, not working, I guess.
Not working?
Maybe Araceli can help us on this. I don't know. Or someone.
Do you have the PowerPoint or only the PDF?
Both. And it just gives me this on the loop now on top of my video here.
Or try to share your whole screen, the full screen,
yes.
The first option.
Now it does not give me that option anymore.
I will try.
Yeah, it disabled the whole screen, the sharing, either PDF file or then sharing the screen for me.
So you cannot even click on present to audience?
If I click on share a PDF file, nothing happens. If I click on share screen, nothing happens.
That's very strange because it was working. Are you on Google Chrome?
Yes.
Okay. Alexia, do you have the slides?
I have them, but for me it was not working before already, and I have Google Chrome, so that's why we decided to go with Sunny. I can try again, but it was not working, unfortunately. And we have a great presentation. This cannot happen.
And very eager to actually to give you more introduction and more actually in depth on quantum and our people and culture.
You can send me the PDF if you want.
That would be great. I'm sorry for the 111 people that is waiting for this.
Technical issues in this kind of events are normal.
We need quantum advantage for this.
Yes, exactly. These two. Another field for customer prospects, right?
Yeah. Thank you for the comments. We will keep on that. Don't worry. With presentation or without presentation, we will go through everything.
Let me know when you send it.
Yeah, one moment. Just looking up your contact. And it is now sent. And I sent the...
So let's see how fast.
Yeah. Both the PDF and the PowerPoint. The same, exactly the same file.
Okay. Nothing yet.
Oh. I mean, if at the end there is no...
Yes.
Okay, perfect.
Okay, let's try with those.
Thank you.
Good.
Getting close.
Expectations now are so high. I don't know if you're going to cover that.
But we can live up to them, right?
Can you see the full slide?
Perfect.
Yes.
Perfect.
Okay.
Perfect.
I need to stop 1 second that I disappear. I'm doing too many things at the same time.
Thank you. And who is going to... Now it's not the presentation mode. Okay, perfect. So I need to go to the third slide already. Okay.
Yes.
We already... Okay, that's good. So I was talking about the mission that we have, that it was like a real mission. This was like really, this was not a sentence that came from one day to another day. It's something that we really thought a lot about this, and a lot of people is involved on those decisions and this mission, this huge and great mission. But I think you need to know some facts about IQM, because of course what we want to achieve, that's one thing, but also you need to know what did we achieve already, and I think that's important. I will talk about 3 facts about IQM. And one, I already said that we are a leading European company in superconducting quantum computers, and we started as a spin-off from Aalto University in Espoo, Helsinki, 2 years ago. And 2 years is 2 years ago, July 2019. So we've been experiencing great growth since then, and this is not stopping. The growth goes and goes and continues. And part of this is because of the strategy of the company, because we try to deliver this quantum advantage, because we try to bring this full stack product with the quantum advantage as well. And of course, this is a challenging goal to achieve. And this is one of the focus of the company, the unique application specific of co-design approach that I'm so sure that some of you already heard about it. If not, I will encourage you to research a bit and get deeper on this concept. And this is why we are now kind of strongly backed, because a lot of investors believed on this strategy and believe on this approach. And we already achieved 71 million euros from private investors and from public funding, and this only in 2 years. And we already achieved a team of 110 experts already, that we are split in 2 locations right now, but I'm sure in the future it will be more than 2 locations and more people. And this is answering the first question: why do we need this great talent? And we need it because we are growing, and because the challenge is there, and we need the talent in order to help us to achieve that challenge. But of course, this will be a bit severe from our side, thinking that this came just for 2 years of hard work. The background is much more than that, and we can go to the next slide, because we prepare for you a timeline in order to understand a bit more why IQM and why this is coming from. This is not coming from nothing. The background is huge, and it started in 1965. In all these different highlights that we put here, you can see highlighted in green the founders of the company. So they already were working together back starting in 2001. Mikko Motonen was kind of the bound of the union of the founders. And first he was working with Juha Vartiainen. He's the COO of the company. Later in 2009, Kuan Yentan was working again, was working also with Mikko. And later in 2017, Jan Goetz, our CEO, got into this research department and research projects. And then these 4 founders decided to go 2019 for this idea of IQM. And we got the largest seed investment in the history of Finland. And 1 year later, we are already in Germany with this amount of funding and with these 110 employees and more than 25 nationalities. So soon, more highlights in this timeline will be coming, and you need to decide if you want to be part of this or not. But in order to decide that, and this is why People and Culture came today to this speech, is to understand what is our culture, what are our values, how do we work, how organize ourselves. And this is what Sanni will explain to you now. Please, Sanni.
Thank you, Alexia. And can you, Yes, super, perfect. And thank you, and great to see you actually from my behalf as well. And fantastic here that you still are hanging in there, as we are the cherry on top, so to say, hopefully, in these short talks. And as Alexia has mentioned, a couple of words that I still want to highlight in this people and culture part as well. When we go more in depth into our core values, what do we actually do and what makes us unique as IQM? And Alexia has mentioned that we are a full stack product house. And Alexia has mentioned also quantum advantage. And that is something that is actually our core. What makes us differ from the other players in the field? And of course, in addition to those two, I would also say the people and culture. And where is the foundation? It is in our values, which we have defined, of course, with great milestones as on their own. However, they are even stronger together. And they are collaboration, trust, and ambition. And how do they actually come alive at IQM? It is that our way is paved by collaborative people with the strong ambition to reach the quantum advantage. And how? By trusting in science and each other. That actually ties us, our essence, all together. Regardless whether you're working in the hardware, in the software, FPGA, in the operations part, in the clean room, in the fabrication, or with the micro mechanics, it's all there. It's all in what we do and what in our hearts as well. So to reach for the full stack product, we need those great individuals actually making a greater team. But we cannot do it alone. We need collaboration and teamwork. So not only within IQM, but also within the quantum community, among startups, academia, public sector, and also regardless the location. And one of the great examples is actually latest an open source software, which is used to design superconducting quantum processor, KQ circuits. It's a Python library developed together by Aalto University and our people at IQM. So if you're interested in that part, it's fully available online. So please check it out as well from the meetiqm.com. And for the collaboration and for the values part, as mentioned, regardless in what you work in, whatever your title is, we value where our people come from. Therefore, even we are over 100 employees already, approximately half of our employees are with 26 different nationalities. So, and we have been relocating quite many great individuals, both to Germany and both to Finland as well. And I think that also is a core from regardless the location, we are still working on the same exactly the goal. Next one. And where we are currently with the IQM focus area, this does not have people names in it, but however, they actually gives a more of a understanding that where we are as a team, as a one team. We have the technology, we have the operations, business, people and culture. It means that we have already laid a great foundation in reaching the quantum advantage. And out of the locations, hopefully we will have more locations quite soon, in addition to Finland and Germany. And hopefully we will have then more enthusiastic and ambitious people then joining in those locations and our current locations as well. And as Alexia mentioned, that people and culture, it is here exactly the same size as the technology as well. And that's why we are here today with Alexia. So it is actually that we enable then the people to reach the best potential and reach actually the advantage in themselves in order to reach the quantum advantage. So it's actually a great example of the collaboration, trust and ambition as well. And what we want, even though we are growing rapidly, what do we want to maintain? It is actually the Nordic culture. What is, as we are founded in Finland, we are very flat organization. Open doors, coffee talks with the founders, whether you're an intern or head of technology, it is really how we operate daily. It actually shows in our locations. It shows in our weekly all hands meetings where everyone is invited and everyone is approachable. And in addition to the values, I would still want to highlight here, which is very important for both experimentalists and both for theorists, that we want to make and solve mistakes in that sense, because otherwise we do not learn and we do not then solve the great ideas and maybe get the best out of the technology and get the best out of the equations that we are currently solving. And trial and error is fully something that we support in. Next one. And being conscious of time, of course, as mentioned, that we are being a full stack product. We have possibilities for both experimentalists and theorists, and from hardware to software, quantum engineers, and we are also in the search of senior profiles. So if you are looking for opportunity to jumping out from academia to industry, we do welcome that. Or if you are wanting to look forward another industry player, we welcome that as well. And I can see that Araceli is having the same issue as I did. Sorry about that. But I can see that in the chat, our wonderful colleague Raghu had pasted a link. So we fully encourage you to check out our available positions that we have, and of course, as we are growing, we know and we can say that we have many more positions in the pipeline, and therefore we have also created a specific link in our websites for this specific event. So if you think that this resonates, please feel free to come and talk to us in the booth, or then do check us out online. And apologies from the technical issues today. I think that the lines have been overheating and couldn't bear up our material any longer today. But
thank you. But what happened? I don't know what happened because I couldn't see. So it just stopped sharing at one point.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But it's fine. Don't worry.
It's fine.
I was hearing something and I was like, I don't know, because I just see the slides. I didn't know. Okay, but it was almost finished, right? So you could share the last slide because it's the key one. Okay.
Yeah.
Great. Thank you so much, Alexia and Sani, for the presentation. Technical problems, no issue. It's the virtual world anyway. So there are some questions. Let's just take a couple of them. Do you hire chemical engineers?
We work in a chemical vertical, but our engineers are quantum physicist engineers, but we work in the chemical vertical. Yeah.
And do you offer internships opportunities?
We do. We have a program that we want to improve because we are already having interns, but we want to do it as a really, really good program, a win-win program, but because then is when it makes sense. And this is one of our objectives in People and Culture for this half of the year. So next year, I hope we have a very good program in place. But anyway, we are already having interns in the company in Munich and in Helsinki.
And both in master's and PhD levels as well.
Yes.
Nice to hear. I really think that it was a nice way to finish our company talks today, because for the first time we are hearing from no technical background, but people who actually are doing the interviews and are doing these kind of first steps. So very important, guys, what they were telling us now.
Come to the booth.
Yes, exactly.
Exactly, that's the time for that. We still have one more talk. It's me, so so there's no rush. I just want to thank you again. I hope that you enjoyed the rest of the event. Just talk to the people in the booth, guys. Go to the booth, go to the networking, and try to get the most out of this. And I will send you all the rest of questions just in case you want to answer. Thank you again, and hope to see you soon. Bye.
Thank you all. Bye-bye.
Bye.